let's still get back to the fact that animals eat themselves. Snakes, for example. The notion of a snake biting its own tail has mythical roots. In ancient mythology, a snake that devours or bites its tail is called an Ouroboros, which is Greek for tail devourer. The ancient Greeks were generally pretty good with logic. As a symbol, Ouroboros has a bunch of different meanings. Not surprisingly, the term Ouroboros eventually made its way into the scientific literature on reptiles as well. Take, for instance, a genus of African lizards that scientists named Ouroboros cataphractus. These critters earned their name by curling up and biting their tails, creating a sort of shielded ball shape. There's little scientific evidence of snakes biting their tail or trying to eat themselves. Of course, there have been a few cases of snakes nibbling their own tails while in captivity. For example, a female albino western hognose bit off its own tail in the UK in 2014. But that's not what worries scientists. The behavior of snakes in the wild is an entirely different matter. You can often see videos of snakes biting themselves, but the scary thing about all this is that it's often a snake that's been hit by a car or something like that. Biologists say that this behavior is proof that snakes are in excruciating pain. In situations like this, they simply wriggle out and bite anything they can reach. Besides trauma or intense stress, some experts suggest that a snake might bite its own tail if it's hungry and mistakes it for prey. It could also happen when a snake gets confused while trying to attack another snake. Though biologists know that when a snake is trying to eat another snake, it can accidentally start swallowing its own tail. This happens because snakes have a very strong feeding response and apparently not a very brilliant brain. That is, the snake sees the food and basically nothing else matters anymore. Of course, this behavior is especially common in snake species that feed on their own species, such as among the king cobras in India.